Is a blanket of moonlight. There is an unseen world full of wonder. Discover Friday Museum's illuminating nighttime experience, Wild Woods Aglow. Adventure into 10 acres of multi-sensory woodland and come alive as the sun goes down. Nocturnal animals stir, glowing.
I gotta set the stream up real quick.
Colossal mushrooms create a symphony of music, and the hillside begins with vibrant flowers. All tickets now, available for a limited time.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I just got $80,000 from my car accident. All thanks to this app I downloaded on my phone. I don't know if you can do it clearly, but I don't know.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10. And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine
some play yards, bro.
Pressure on the QB, it easily move into the top 5. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at about the 32. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Makes the score Buccaneers 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. It's set up to throw. You had a man open, but missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first down. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
How about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll play fake here on 1st down. Pressure is going to be taken down. They sag him back right around the 44. Looking for the sack by Big Jalen Carter. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. It's in a double coverage here.
No problem. I wasn't the only one. Whitney did it too. Whitney worked too for it.
Chances are there's going to be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out.
Good God, he's burning and shoot.
And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about.
After this game, babe, we'll watch the TV. You hear me?
Staying on schedule.
Are you okay?
On first down, you're set up very
No, you ain't. What's wrong?
to the drive.
180. To throw, Mayfield. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
What's wrong?
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the
What's
10.
wrong?
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Who?
Pacheco will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year.
I'm going to go ask that for us.
You can count on in the red
Do
zone
what?
to bring things home for you.
I'm going to go ask that for us.
Season long.
Following the
For what?
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The partner
Get
fast
out.
forward with me me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up. And
That dog ain't getting
a
down.
little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
There ain't no dogs gonna be up here tonight. There ain't no dogs gonna be up here tonight.
And London motioning left. They go play action here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On play action, they'll throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less.
You want to get a shower before we get a... What, Stevie?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Yaya Diaby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Robinson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, my boy.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. And now
This ain't good without drink.
On 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards.
We've been young old all day.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
I hear growling. I hear growling.
Touchdown. And the Falcons have got back to within the score.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the
House, you ain't about to start attacking other dogs now.
They never want to see their guy get hit.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every
Guess I'll be stuck with the dishes again.
I like the way that they've started.
Guess I'll be stuck with the dishes again.
Right now, they've got a chance.
They've been here all day.
Touchdown, and that would
And
be
we've been
a crushing
working.
blow to the defense.
We've been working.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. Dances by him.
Of course. We good?
Some
Yeah,
lifting running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 44 yards rushing for him now on
He
just
tried to say
6
that thing
carries to
clean.
this point.
Got them dirty dishes in that sink? I'm not about to keep on working and then... Huh?
Throwing Mayfield. He'll get this complete to the
Does it look like the kitchen's been clean?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Guess I'll have to do it all again.
A great play there. 46 yards. And the Bucs have taken
That's what I guess I gotta do.
touchdown lead now.
Hear me?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
When they get Michael back and let's talk to the cousins. Destiny's your cousin, ain't she? Destiny, she's your cousin, ain't she? We need to get it marked.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll drop the throw.
Yeah, once we get Michael back, we're gone. We ain't leaving this day without. We ain't leaving this area without Michael.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. He'll look to throw. He's got him in wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down.
We're supposed to be getting them back this weekend.
1st and 10.
We're supposed to be getting them back this coming Friday.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
If they tell us we can't have Michael here.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
What if they say we can't have Michael here? Where we going? What? They say we can't have Michael here. Where we going?
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
We can't have what? Michael
That's
here.
going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Then fucking idiot, but I'm not betting
Tough
myself.
spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Always good with the PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
I'm tired of listening to music. Are you?
To speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the
We're gonna watch TV on ours, ain't we?
Up at the 30-yard line.
Ours has got the better stuff on it. Netflix, Disney Plus. Oh, there it is.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now he's free at the 35. And he's in for the touchdown. Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Halftime. If they go by pretty good. One.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air, really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hey, alert! 180! What's up?
On third down, it's Pacheco. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down.
What I might do is just play this, if he's up so big, I'll play this quarter and
he has been terrific here
just let him know that we got to go to the store.
From Falcon territory now,
go,
here's
so
first and 10.
that way, at least
right
the boy
at the
man
40.
can get his stats. I ain't about to see somebody else.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into the hands of London. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw again.
They just got to get the card. And they just got paid, so I'm sure they got food. We got to fix it, baby.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are back within a score. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Today.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
No, I told you. I said, Mama, you'll have your money back in like literally 2 days.
Offense ready to get their drive started. Still
On
enjoying
a
the
Saturday
lead
or
in the
Sunday,
third
like
quarter,
literally,
despite
all I
their
got to do is
defense
have to
giving up
work on
that
a
last
Saturday or
touchdown.
Sunday,
Now we'll see
and I
if
will
they
have
can
some
get the
money.
equalizer here on this
Will I?
drive.
Will I not?
In any event, it happened
He
pretty
does it.
quickly. I'm not
160.
sure
He
he
got to
made
get
the
like
right
109.
decision on that one. I think
That's
if he
it.
had it to do over again, he would have found a
I
different
think college
target
purposes
downfield,
is here in
but he
Missouri.
made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
It ends
Play
on the
fake.
it ends on the 30.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Mayfield now. He's got his target. That's complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
How's he got? I didn't know he did answers. I didn't know what y'all you know the answer. I just see what y'all doing.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I didn't know.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna concede in the fourth quarter. We gotta go to the store. Oh, ladies, ready to go.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it?
Oh,
No matter how
hard
you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
I got conceded in the fourth. My old lady's ready to go to the store.
Down the left side.
Yeah, my old lady's ready to go to the store.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Isaiah Pacheco with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to
yeah, we can do that. I just got her to get this done because she's ready to go. Yeah, I didn't know you get kicked for conceding in the fourth.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Hey, they do know sometimes people might have to go places, or emergency might come up, or you know, work.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles.
They probably won't with the whole going to the store situation. If it was work-related, they might, but I don't think they will on this case.
In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play.
Yeah, my butt definitely can't afford a good kick.
Closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
I can't afford a good kick just for succeeding. I don't see why they would do that, to be honest. As long as users get their stats. This game, I think, is crazy.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
It was until I looked to score. I think I bounced back and then scored. Then I threw a pick. I was like, "Yep, there it is. That's it."
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL.
Yeah, then it don't help that you got speed burners on your team.
On 1st to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
I thought that was a pick.
And down inside the 15,
I thought that was a pick.
10. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Moss that keeps chasing it. And which one is that? That Moss has scored the touchdown. Is that Randy Moss?
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty
And the reason I asked is he said Moss on it. I was like, why is that Moss?
Fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Yeah, next time I'll be ready because I'll be watching this gameplay tape.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Drake London from 6 yards away.
I believe so.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Down 14. I had to get adjusted to this offense.
Touchdown. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
This is my first game with him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No, I ain't been in this league the whole time. I sort of got to get adjusted to my offense, get adjusted to the defense.
To begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter.
They go live. My team is insane.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there.
I'm not no dog, so
first downs,
you ain't got to worry about that. I ain't no dog.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't know.
Hey, you ain't got to worry about that with me. I'm decent. But I ain't no dog. No. I play too much. Look, I mix college ball and this together. So, I mean, the speed's different, so it's messing with my game. Defense on both sides different. Speed's different.
Pacheco gets it, tries the left side.
I love college ball. Most people who started playing Madden more than college whenever college got done too.
Stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections.
Don't know, I like football, so I play them both.
4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just
my boys from Georgia.
Find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm from Georgia. I'm also a Georgia fan.
We certainly do, but
this thing's got C.J. Allen. I was like, heck yeah.
And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down.
Hey, run out towards C.J. Allen. You should know better.
Down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Man, and he hits takes him in stride.
I was too far over. That should have been a pick.
Another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Right there. Like, I ran too far. That was a pick.
It earns him a fresh set of downs.
There wasn't no pick six, but it should have been a pick.
What's up?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
At the 25-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 18-yard line.
Yeah.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but their offense was on fire.